Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Lady D. This is going to be my collective reading for the week commencing Monday the 18th through to Sunday 24th of July. So in the astrology, the big news this week, we've got Venus moving into Cancer, which is happening on the 18th, and so Monday. So for the collective, this is going to be this could be like thinking about where our home and our surroundings. You might be having to spend money on renovations, on fixing up your home. It could be, bringing up stuff with family in a good way. Could be more about, spending time at home, being a homebody. Could be developing those relationships with our families and our loved ones around us that we want. Could be taking some time out to nurture people and to care for us as a collective with Venus in there. But with Venus is always the money aspect. So I'm saying it could be looking at perhaps fixing up homes, renovating the home, because when we're going in Cancer, we're looking at the home, we're looking at the family, you're looking at because Cancer is our home bodies, they are the nurturers, they also have a healing aspect. So these are the things that's going to affect for us over the next coming month or so. When I've done my little meditation to see what's coming up for this week, I feel like where we're looking at this, it's going to be looking at what's real and what's fake in our lives. So what is going to be legit there, what's going to be fake. Could be fake people, could be fake relationships, could be we're not happy with our job, could be just how we see things in general. And I've also got two here, what can we put into our reality? So, what are we trying to turn into how can we turn our reality into what we want? So things that we want to start creating in our lives, whether it be to be more compassionate towards people, building up relationships, could be, starting a hobby. It's like, what can we turn our dreams into reality? Like, what can we do? Sometimes people will want things to happen, but they won't actually do the work to make the changes. So I feel like this week we're actually looking at how we can make the changes to make that more of our reality. So we had that full moon that happened this week on Wednesday, and that was quite an intense, strong full moon, looking at our, money, our structures, looking at our, reality and the way things are done, being more organized and planning for the future. I feel like that's sort of still coming into this week. And I feel like too, where it's like knowing that we are all unique. So, don't letting go of being your own individual self and your uniqueness. Don't be scared of that. Like it's okay to be different from everyone else. So I feel like it's going to be about embracing that individuality and that uniqueness, and remembering that we're all unique coming up. I also feel like coming up this week, there's going to be things about, being independent and looking for your core values, knowing what your core values stand for, what you do. I always say, if they're looking for work, we're all walking brands, no matter who you are, what you're about, you're all walking brands. So it's about looking at our core values. And I feel like people who have strong core values are going to go further in life. People who are a bit wishy-washy, maybe just trying to fit in, but being the same cutout, it's not going to be as great. Like, I feel like where we're heading, it's good to be different and showing everyone your different qualities about you, and start building those relationships that you want in your life, and start putting what you want in your life, making things more reality. If you think that job's going to, give you that promotion and haven't done it, maybe it's time to look for a new job. And also I'm saying, is it worth it? As I'm saying, is that job worth it? Is it worth getting a second job? Is it worth doing that business? Is it what's worth in your life to bring in? I feel like we're all about this. I feel like we're still in this planning phase for this week coming ahead, because I also was getting that the structures around us are unstable, and it's like about seeing what's actually going to survive, because we've still got that Pluto in Capricorn. It's coming to the end next year. It's going to get ready to make that way into Aquarius. So, and we can already see things crumbling. We had Sri Lanka, how they had that riot coming into their president. So we can see around the world, and even in your country perhaps, how your government structures, they actually are crumbling before our eyes. There's different problems. We've got problems in England with their government at the moment. There's the old structures, the old way of doing things, they're dying. And we're seeing those problems. And, you know, I feel like this week you may see more coming out of that. And it's about knowing, you know, even our financial, anything that's institutional, anything about our structures, about how we run in society, these things are probably going to change over the next coming year to 2 years. Planning on new, I feel like planning on new things and what's going to life with the structures, yeah. So that's what I was sort of getting going into this year. I'm going to do some cards as well to see what's coming up for this week ahead. But you know, and also with those leaderships, we do have that Chiron in Aries. And as I was saying, beginning of my year video, is that Chiron in Aries, it's going to cause some pain with leaderships. We have no, as I keep on saying, I don't know a leader where everyone is happy with, you know. And then we had that leader in Japan who got assassinated the other week too. We've got things that are coming up, and it's in the astrology. We've got Chiron in Venus in Aries, so we know our leaders. We don't have great leaders at the moment. We've also got the Pluto in Capricorn destroying our structures. We've still got that Saturn Aquarius, which is, you know, giving us a problem with technology, a problem with our freedom, problems with society, with the way that we run our society. You know, people are kind of too scared to sometimes say what they feel. And that's also linked with the Neptune, which has also been squaring that Venus this week too. So that Neptune can be dissolving love, money, but also can be delusion. As I'm saying, we've got to look in our lives. Everyone has to have a hard look at where they are and say, you know, are the relationships they're in, are they making you happy? Are they going to stand the test of time? Are you delusional? You know, some of us were in relationships where people around us can't see because they can see that what's really going on. And some people, they don't see. So that's where we're heading this week. I'm going to do some cards though. Just want to have a look and see what the cards are going to bring out for us. So let me just see for a moment. I'll just quickly see. Okay, the cards fall out. It's so funny. I actually started myself with my financial situation, the full moon, talking about money and career. I actually started another sort of side hustle too. So, which is interesting. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, so we've got, I feel like people are going to have this week, it's like an abundance of, it's like freedom thinking, creative, embracing the creative, having things opening up around them. I do feel like people are going to look at how to make things more balanced in their life, because things are, everyone's one-sided about too much. There's like too much work or not enough rest. There's hard working that's going to come ahead. There's also, there could be some also some information coming through for written communication. I feel like you may have to say, some people may have to look at, as I say, you know, jobs or relationships coming up here, looking at like love, but a financial aspect. But I feel like this week's also important to take some time out and to have, not to be so serious, but it's okay to, you know, indulge a little bit this week. It is okay to let your hair down, I feel, and to do something that's going to embrace change, but embrace your creativity, but also remember to have something to enjoy. What else are we going here? There's also more seeking the truth, seeking information. The information I feel will come out in a matter of time. There could be some more of that coming out this week, some sort of information coming out there. But I also feel like it's about trying to understand each other. I feel like that where we are in society at the moment, I kind of feel like people, I guess, the male and female roles are being it's very hard now. It gets mixed up, where, you know, sometimes where males feel like they need to be more feminine, more softer, and females need to feel like they need to be more stronger. And where we've lost, I feel like some of it is that we have lost our identity, especially in, you know, in how we identify ourselves. I feel like that's kind of being lost. I know that's the Neptune in Pisces that we're in at the moment that is bringing that through. But also this week, it is about movement too. Moving ahead, getting further. What is it that we're going to seek? But trying to create that balance. I just feel like it's very important this week to try and create that balance, but also having that that fun, having that fun in your life. But don't feel, and it's like, I feel like that it's also this week, don't feel selfish. If something comes up and you need to change what you're doing and you might be feeling selfish about it, but I feel like don't feel selfish, because I do feel like having time out and having fun is going to be a big part of this week coming up ahead. But also, you know, having some movement. But also too, I feel like it is time to try to set things free. Try to, if there's someone that's, you know, try to forgive people who maybe haven't had their best intentions towards you. Just to, I feel like right now we're coming in because you want to take all the burdens off for what's coming up ahead in the world. There's just a lot of cracks forming everywhere in our lives, plus, you know, in the way that we're living. And it is going to get more, I feel like, more intense coming up too. Kind of feel like I'm seeing Donald Trump, so I feel like there's going to be more Trump coming up this week. He might come out and say a few things, and it might be more coming out on that that riot that they're looking into. There's more meets the eye with what's going on, I feel. And I feel like everything is kind of connected as well. We're also getting closer, that Mars is getting closer to Uranus, and that's going to be getting pretty close. I'll probably talk about that next, for next week, for next video, when that comes up to meet the Truth Node as well. We've got some interesting transits ahead. Okay. And it's like, I feel like also keeping track of time. I feel like people are losing time, or they're running out of time to do things, and I feel like that's coming up too. But there's an aspect of just feeling that strength. Nobility. I feel like we're looking for wise people around us, people who are smart, wise, and make us feel that, you know, where we belong. I feel like it's important for people to feel that they fit in, but also don't lose, as I'm saying, I don't feel like you can't lose your individuality or your uniqueness. Try not to just fit in with everyone else. It is okay to be different. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I can do a channel for you guys, and then I will do the 4-card spread. Let's see. This week is going to be an unusual week with unusual feelings coming out. Some of you will feel jealous, some of you will feel envy and have no idea why. It is time for you to cut the garbage out of your life and start to spring clean. Clean everything that you don't need anymore. Clean things that you may have been left, and not worry about things that don't need doing. It's about cleaning out your life, cleaning out the way that the old society has lived, and embracing new, embracing change and knowing where you're going further. It is time for you to all stand up for yourselves and to move forward, to see where you guys are heading. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do 4 cards. So I'm working on that video for Australian predictions as well, and I will answer those other questions in the American video too. Okay. Let's have a look here. Pick up 4 cards, and I'll give you a meaning per card. Look, that's card 1, card 2, card 3. 4. Okay, card number 1. This card is about change. It's about embracing the transformation and change that you've got around. You've been feeling a bit trapped, and I feel like this could even be emotional, and kind of your world's been a bit shattered. but I feel like this week coming ahead is about bringing out your strength, knowing that you are independent, changes on the way, you're embracing the change, you're embracing the new you. It is time for you to go out and show people, you know, who you are, and that you are a person that there's more to you than meets the eye, and there's more that's coming out with that too. Okay. Card number 2 is this card here. This card's about fun. As I'm saying, I feel like fun was a big thing about this week. And this card, I feel like it's about fun. It's about celebration. It's about, there even could be sort of like engagement, like love, engagement, perhaps this week if you're in a relationship, because I see something sparkly. But having no cares in the world and enjoying in that moment and not letting the other everyday stresses coming into your mind to just enjoy what you have. But I feel like this is a big card about celebration, knowing how certain you are on things and not letting that go. If that's what you're getting to go a certain way, or that's what you feel, do not avoid those feelings. But I feel like you've done a job well done this week with this card. Card number 3, which is this card here. Oh, this card gives me, don't like this card. Okay, this card here, I kind of feel like your reality kind of is being shattered, or something about your reality. There's creepiness about this card. I just don't like it. There's also about self-reflection. It's like something troubling you with this card, and it's about going through. It's okay, like when opportunities come, you might be scared of them, but it's okay to go through and just see how things turn out. I feel like you might feel things are a bit murky, that could be things moving fast for you this week coming up. I feel like there's an aspect of truth and a new beginning to this card. Just be aware of anyone looking a bit creepy. There's a creepiness about this card. I cannot explain how, it just gives me the not great feelings. But I feel like keep your wits about you, and I just feel like stay away from anyone that may be looking a bit creepy. I don't know. Card number 4, which is this card here. With this card, again, another one about self-reflection. It's like just remember that money won't buy everything that you need in life. I feel like you're trying to disguise about how you're really wanting or how you feel by either buying a lot of things or trying to make things look as best, but they really aren't. So I feel like you kind of need to be true to yourself this week, and if things aren't working out, then admit that to yourself, and trying to cover up things. I feel like you're trying to cover up, but you're not happy still. The dragon here, I feel like it's a good luck dragon. So there's something about good luck or dragons, or a good luck dragon. I feel like this week for you, I just feel like you're going to be confronted that you're going to have to admit your feelings or admit how you feel inside. I feel like that's going to somehow come out this week. And I feel like you may have a bit of a cry. There could be some emotional that comes up, but it's going to be an aspect of healing for you, because you do need a deep healing with this card, I feel. Okay. I am doing my Reiki 2 next month, so we'll be available for Reiki sessions too after that. And I think with that, I can do distant healing too with that, but I'll let you know when I do the course and afterwards. If you'd like to contact me for a reading, you can by contacting me on my social media. So best way for Facebook and Instagram. And I am planning on doing a live next week too at night time, my time, too. But I'll just see how I go. Okay. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your comments. And I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.